Hello, beautiful people. I had an awesome conversation with a friend of mine the other day about what it means to be in connection, to be in the flow, and to be pulling energy through you, to you, from beyond with your intention. And why sometimes we feel like this is really working for us and sometimes we don't feel like it's really working for us. Like, what is the difference? So this is what you need to keep in mind, is that when we are on this path that you and I talk about all the time, all the different ways that we're on this path, this is the Jedi path. Yes, I'm going to use a Star Wars reference. It's the Jedi path. It's the Jedi path because we also, like the Jedis, follow the life force, all that is, the source of all, infinity and beyond, the spark. I don't care what you call it. I call it the Jedi path, where we are sensitive to the energies that surround us, within us and out without us. So the path of the Jedi is about connection. That's it. It's 100% about connection. And if you are not in a relationship with the Force, where you are literally connected, not just observing it, not considering it, not thinking about it, but you are in connection, you have actually connected with the Force. When you do that, it is deeply powerful. And how you stay there, how do you become one? How do you stay one with the Force, one with the flow, one with love? How do you stay there? It takes strength. This is why this is the warrior's path, because it takes strength and endurance, commitment, integrity. But you're not really fighting anything but yourself. You know, you're reprogramming yourself when you take the Jedi path. Your thoughts are focused. And I will use the word pure because there's no bullshit. You know what bullshit is and you don't allow that in. And maybe that's a practice and maybe you've mastered it. When you can be at one with the Force, which is love, you will have access to so many things, situations, connections with other people, opportunities, your own peace. Okay? How do we make sure this keeps happening over and over again, that we stay in the flow, stay in the flow? You have got to be so devoted, so extremely devoted to the awareness of your life force, of the life force, of all life force, that it never thinks that you've forgotten it or that you don't love it. Think of it as an intimate relationship, a romantic and sexual relationship, where you are 100% committed and you are not looking at anything else because you know what you want. I'm not saying that's for everybody, that's for another video, but I'm saying this is the relationship that you have to have with the Force, with which is love. You have to have this relationship with love. You have to have this relationship with the Force. They are the same thing, but I'm going to use those two different words because I will reach this group of people with the word the Force, and I will reach this group of people with the word love, and we will all be learning at the same time. So, you know, if love thinks that you've forgotten what it is, it will stop visiting you. If the Force thinks that you've forgotten what it is, it will stop visiting you. It will stop helping you. Think about that for a minute. You got to stay committed to your belief and your love for the Force, for the eternal life force. Okay? You got that part? Because that's it. That's all there is. I know we took 4 minutes to get here, but that's it. Your commitment to the understanding that it is always there for you. It supports you. It's what everything is. It's how everything happens. It's the energy that flows through everything. It always carries you in its flow. Always, whether you realize it or not. All of the parables, all of the stories, all of the religious stories about gods and prophets, they all come back to this concept. So this shouldn't be incongruent with anybody's belief system, because all the belief systems hold this same tenet, that you have to believe in love. You have to have it here all the time. It's the Jedi path, because it is not always easy to do. We want to doubt. We want to think that other things that are bullshit are important. That's on us. That's on you. You gotta get that out of your own way. That is all. Literally, that is all. That's all you need to know for everything. I love you. Share, like, subscribe. Send this to a friend who needs to hear it. Post it on your Facebook. Be the change you want to see in this world. Be in love every day. If you're not opening, you're closing. So be sure you are opening to love, opening to love, opening to love every day, all day. Opening to love.